Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial and like a little tiny review on the new Morphe and Kathleenlights palette. So this is the look that I'm going to be doing the tutorial on after I give my little review first. This is the palette right here. It is different than Morphe's other palettes. Morphe has like the big plastic, like kind of not cheap, but like cheap packaging. I love Morphe though. Like I do love some of their palettes and I do like a lot of their other things too, but this one is different. It is cardboard and it's really like, it's not small. So this is like a regular size Z palette, and this is like in comparison to it, it's like perfect for traveling. I personally like cardboard kind of like packaging like this, and the box that it comes with is this box right here. It just says Kathleenlights palette, Morphe, and then on the back it has her cute little picture and the notes. She did send this to me and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much to Morphe and Kathleen. When I got this in the mail, I was literally so stoked. Like I was freaking pumped because when I saw swatches of this online, I knew immediately that I was gonna love it because it is definitely colors that I would use literally every single day. So this is what it looks like inside. It's kind of dirty because I actually have been using this like every single day. I got it on Tuesday, I believe, and I actually have been using it like every single day, and I absolutely love it. Some of these are shades that Morphe has already, and 6 of them are custom shades that Kathleen did herself, which I believe are this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I love this palette so much. It is such good like pigment and everything blends really well. I know some Morphe shadows can be a little chalky and a little like they can get muddy kind of quick, but these ones don't, or at least I don't find them to be like that. The only one that I have a problem with the pigment is the black one, but it's not that it's not good, like it doesn't blend well or anything. Like it's just, she said it herself that she wanted something that was gonna be buildable, and personally I like that because even though I do like having a very pigmented black shadow for certain things, I do like to have a not so pigmented black shadow because with black you can go south real quick, and I personally would rather have a buildable black shadow, and that's personally why I use the one in the Kat Von D palette because I feel like it's not as pigmented as some other ones like Corrupt from Makeupbytreenz. Corrupt is beautiful and it's pigmented, but I can go south with that real quick, and I can appreciate that it isn't as pigmented as like everything else because I like that. All the shimmers in this palette are amazing. You can see on my lid like they are just so great quality. I love it. Love it, love it, love it so much, and these are colors that I will use every single day. I feel like some people are like, oh, it looks like other palettes or it's very basic, but honestly, like, it's Kathleen. I don't know what you guys would expect from Kathleen. She's a very simple person. It's like, it screams Kathleen. Like if it was a palette full of like neons and stuff, like I wouldn't think that would be like Kathleen. I'd be like, what? That doesn't look like anything she would wear. I think this is perfect for every day. Anybody can use this, and it's such an affordable product. It's only $14.99. And now I know it did sell out. I don't know if she's bringing it back. I know that it was up for a good amount of time, but it is sold out at the moment. Probably follow her on Snapchat or Twitter or Instagram to see if they are gonna restock, but as of right now it is sold out. That was my little review on it. I love it. It is such a good collab. Kathleen always has the best collabs, to be honest. Like I have every single one of her collabs and they're all like phenomenal. I love all of them. Enough of me rambling. If your question is, do I recommend this palette? I absolutely do. You cannot go wrong with the price, the pigment, the quality of it. Everything is so great. So anyways, let's just get on with the tutorial. Alright, so I am taking this shade right here with a Morphe MB23, and I'm using this as my transition color. I really like this shadow because you can definitely build it up into a crease color, but it's still subtle enough to use as a transition. I'm taking this mustard yellow brown shadow with a Morphe R38, and I'm putting this in the crease and a little bit in the outer corner. I'm taking this warm brown shadow with a Luxie 231 brush, and I'm focusing this on the outer corner and then slowly dragging it into the crease. Then I'm taking the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base, and I'm just putting that on my lid so the shadow has something to stick onto. And then I'm going to take the really pretty gold shade in the palette and put this on about 3/4 of my lid. I'm going to leave the outer corner just bare with the like warm brown shadow. And just look at how freaking pigmented this shadow is, you guys. It is so pretty. And I'm just using a flat Wet n Wild brush for this. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. And then I'm just going to blend the outer corner into the gold shadow. For primer, I'm using the Too Faced HangoverX primer, and I'm just putting this all over my face. And then for foundation, I'm using the Makeup Forever HD stick in Y325. And then I'm just buffing that with a IT Cosmetics CC Plus Skin Perfecting brush. Such a long name, my god. But it is such a good brush, you guys. Like, I'm obsessed. I have never seen my skin look so nice, and I'm not even joking. It buffed it out so flawlessly. For concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Light and just buffing that out with a beauty blender. And then I'm just going to set that with the NYX HD powder in Banana with a Morphe M438. And then to set my face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Face Powder in the shade Classic Ivory with an IT Cosmetics powder brush. To bronze up my skin, as usual, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer with an e.l.f. complexion brush. I use this all the time. No surprise here. And to contour, I'm using Makeup Geek's Bad Habit Contour Powder. Mine is literally shattered, so that's why I didn't pick it up to show you guys. But I'm using a Luxie contouring brush to contour my face, and then a Morphe M514 to contour my nose. And then I'm just cleaning up that contour with the RCMA No Color Powder. For blush, I'm using the Tarte Big Blush Book 2, and I'm using the shade Quirky with an IT Cosmetics blush brush. And then for highlight, I'm using like literally my new favorite highlighter ever. This is the LA Girl Strobe powder in the shade 100 Watt. And I'm using a Morphe M501. And you guys, these freaking highlighters are so good. Like, I'm obsessed. Literally obsessed. Then I'm taking these three shadows right here, and I'm just putting this on my lower lash line with a NYX pencil brush. So for my inner corners and my brow bone highlight, I'm taking this first shade right here, which is such a pretty inner corner highlighting shade. I'm obsessed. It is so freaking pigmented, like, I die. And I love this shade from my brow bone highlight as well. And if you want to keep this look very, like, everyday natural kind of look, then you can leave it at this and just leave that white inner corner, or you can add the pop of color, which is what I'm doing. I'm taking that teal shade in the palette and putting that right on top of that white highlighting shade, just so it's a little bit more brighter and not like super teal. And then for mascara, I'm just taking the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and then I added some falsies off camera, which are Ardell Wispies. And lastly, for my lips, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton Liquid Lipstick. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!